Yeah. Pop in, burning like this, ain't checking my wrist. Third is my shift. Rolling all night like flex. We look at the clips, these credits are lit. Stacking miles, I'm far away from home. I got what I wished for. Taking that risk, I'm checking my list. Marathon man, it's fun legit. Can't let it slip when it's all in my grip. Talking too much, he probably not it. All that I did, calls I missed, time I spent. Yeah, that's that blood, sweating my love. Checking that tug, out of the mud. Bro, probably get picked up like a truck. Win in the clutch, that is a must. Wake up, get to it, ain't nothing about it. The only way to it is do it, no way around it. Before that we cruising like the Caribbean with mileage. I'ma always be solid, I'm a young brother with knowledge. Go do the science, dog. Always I'm like a pilot, dog. Look at my eyes, I'm tired, dog. The time that it takes, I'm aiming for the space. Gotta build my empire, dog. I make sales, not a buyer, dog. You don't compare, he a liar, dog. Stack it up till it can't fold, I just did 10 in a row, I just did 10 in a row, I just did 10, gotta go, Stack it up till it can't fold, I just did 10 in a row, I just did 10 in a row, I just did 10, gotta go, 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 go. Get off your phone, can't sit at a green light. Look how that shine reflect like a ring light. This is my podium, talking to 3 mics. I'm not no Renner, have made the team winning. If I said it, you know that I'm in it. They tryna live on the corner, I bend it. Can't take those chances, ain't talking about Bennett. When they too lazy, they talking like critics. Why you so mad? Go get a bag. I'm in the lab, I don't move the same. Off of the password, back in my lane. I cannot sit in one place like a stain. Sharing that paper like ripping the page. I'm gonna be the last one to remain. Walk with the nearest, I'm spitting that flame. Hop out the cycle like it ain't a thing. Doing them heels, we running up. Hotel bar after the gig. Something to sip and getting drunk. For the case, so baby, we gonna dip. Was on bad in them apartments. Started hitting the target. Started flooding the market. Started moving smarter until it was about the garden. Stack it up till it can't fold, I just did 10 in a row, I just did 10 in a row, I just did 10, gotta go, Stack it up till it can't fold, I just did 10 in a row, I just did 10 in a row, I just did 10, gotta go, 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 go. I just did 10 in a row, I just did 10, gotta go, 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 go.
Game 4, NBA Finals. I am your host, Tyrell. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you are coming back, welcome back. If you guys want to support the show, scan the QR code right there. If not, it's okay. It'll pop up. Give me a minute. For the first time since 1993, as I adjust my microphone here, the road team won the first 3 games of the series. And the Spurs have an opportunity to do something that has never been done in NBA history, which is be the first time ever that a road team has won the first 4 games of the NBA Finals. And the last time that happened in the Big 4, we're really the Big 3, because NFL is one and done, was back in 2019 between the Astros and the Nationals, where every single game the road team won. We have not seen that in the NBA Finals, so we have an opportunity to potentially see this happen in the NBA tonight. History could be made. Again, I am your host, Tyrell. Again, if this is your first time here, welcome. If you are returning back, welcome back. So game 3 was arguably one of the best games of the NBA season, arguably one of the best games in the NBA Finals in quite some time. We saw a lot of things go down. We saw the Spurs control the first half. Really, the first 3 games, the Spurs have controlled the first half, or really the first, give or take, 20 minutes of the game before like the last 4 minutes of the half where the Knicks started to take over. And we saw that the Spurs knew how to make on-the-fly adjustments. They made key adjustments in the second half to recapture the lead, and then they learned from their mistakes from the first two games, and really essentially the first 2.5 games, and essentially showed the world, despite their youth and inexperience, that they are mature enough to handle the pressure and close out the Knicks in the Garden with 60,000 people and the president, whatever you think of him, of the United States of America, sleeping and dozing off and cheering against you. They handled that pressure with prestige. De'Aaron Fox showed up when it mattered the most. Wembyama did his thing. Castle did his thing. Champagnie did his thing when it mattered the most. When it mattered the most, the Spurs overcame obstacle after obstacle. They showed up time and time again, and they proved why they deserve to be in the NBA Finals. They saved their season. We will be having a different discussion. This will be a different feel if the Spurs had collapsed in game 3 on Monday night. This will be a complete conversation, but it is guaranteed that we will have a game 5 on Saturday. It is guaranteed, regardless of if the Spurs even it up at 2 apiece or the Knicks go 3-1 in this series, we will have the NBA Finals potentially conclude in San Antonio, Texas. I'm sure that the Knicks wanted to close the game and close the series out at home to bring the sweeps out, but the Knicks have only suffered their third loss in this playoffs and their first loss in 46 days, dating all the way back to April 23rd of this year, where they lost to the Hawks when they went down 2-1. Since then, they have not been challenged. Since then, they have not lost a series lead. They tied it against the Hawks and have not looked back since then. So the San Antonio Spurs have an opportunity while the Knicks are rattled, while the Spurs overcame a one-game Danhausen curse. They have an opportunity to continue to knock the Knicks down while they are against the ropes. However, for the Knicks, they have to prove that game 3 was a one-off, that despite what San Antonio did, they are able to make adjustments and are able to overcome the errors that they had in game 3. Despite Mike Brown complaining about the officiating, it was a good and the people, Knicks fans and people who just don't like referees in general, it was a fairly evenly, refereed game. Was there issues? There's always going to be issues. But I thought overall the officiating was pretty solid and pretty consistent. Yes, the Spurs shot more free throw attempts, but the Knicks also had more fouls. They had more valid fouls. So in order to combat that, is to try not to foul as much. But before we get this game going in about, give or take 15 minutes, to not make this political, let's talk about the impact that the President of the United States had on the NBA Finals in general. Because his impact, pause, was felt. They shut down blocks of businesses, restaurants and bars, and street vendors around and blocks around Madison Square Garden did not have an opportunity to make generational wealth, or generational revenue, to put it a little over exaggeration, just to see the President of the United States sleeping and then taking shots at Stephen A. Smith. Now, I'm pretty sure we all saw what was going on with that. And if you guys are hearing a lot of thunder, I don't know if that's picking up on the mic or not, but I am currently dealing with a severe thunderstorm warning. And I'm also keeping an eye on my phone just to make sure it doesn't get upgraded to a tornado warning, because that wind is whipping out there. And if it does get upgraded to a tornado warning, I'm just going to load up one of my clips, one of my, videos and play that for you guys while I go take shelter. But I don't think it's going to turn out to be like that. Hopefully it doesn't. But I'm looking outside. I got my blinds up and it's a lot of lightning, a lot of thunder, and a lot of trees just whipping around. So we'll see what's going to happen. But to go back to President, whatever you want to call him, Drowsy Donnie, as I'm dubbing him, Donald Trump. I've seen people call him Shitler. Whatever your stance is, he made an impact in a negative way on game 3. Do I think that had anything to do with the Knicks losing? No, I genuinely don't. But it is embarrassing to see the president fall asleep at the NBA Finals. He is the first sitting president in the nation's history to attend an NBA Finals game. We know he attends a lot of sporting events. We know we got the UFC 250 event coming up and in the White House, at the White House. So, but these businesses were impacted. These watch parties were impacted. And we're not going to get that tonight. So there, to me, despite the fact that New Yorkers are, the average New Yorker is outpriced in this, I do think there is going to be a different energy overall, because I do think the fact that a lot of those fans in game 3 had to wait hours upon hours because of all the security checks and everything. I think they were a little restless. They didn't have that same energy that they had throughout this entire playoffs. And I do think, despite the fact that they lost game 3, the energy is going to be completely different. I really do believe that. So can the Spurs overcome this energy? I think you have a more rested crowd. You don't have a crowd that was restless, that was focused on the president being there, booing the president. You don't have to worry about fans being redirected to Central Park. I believe they're right back across the street. You have businesses and bars and restaurants benefiting from game 4 happening. The crazy part is this could be the only game they make revenue like this. That's the crazy part. All because one person decided to go to a game and proceeded to essentially shut it down, as he shut down and fell asleep. So I am going to poise the question tonight, non-political, whatever it takes. Very simple. Who do you guys think will win game 4? Is it going to be the Spurs or the Knicks? Can the Knicks do something that no other team has done in NBA Finals history, and that's to win the first 4 games? That is to be a away team that wins the first 4 games. The Knicks took the first 2 away. The Spurs took game 3. They have an opportunity to take game 4. No series has started where the away teams have won the first 4 games. Who will win this game? The question on Monday was, could the Spurs make this a series? As far as a win-loss series, not analytically, Kenny Atkinson, but actually make this a series. We've seen San Antonio play them tough. We've seen San Antonio get off to fast starts and is able to control the tempo of the game until New York decide to wake up. We've seen New York close games out. But San Antonio learned from their errors in the first 2.5 games and was able to close out the New York Knicks on Monday. Like I said, I am keeping an eye on my weather. It's not looking good. So here's what I'm going to do. Because I'm going to do this. Yeah, I'm a little distracted by the radar right now. That's it. We're like I said, I'm dealing with a severe thunderstorm warning, but I have to keep my eye out on this weather, because the radar is indicating some rotation. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to let's play part of the live stream from Monday, and let me figure out what's going on with my current weather situation. I don't know if I have to take shelter or not. Not totally sure. Not entirely sure. So um I'm gonna screen share. I'm gonna play it off the live stream, and let me see what's going on with my weather. You know, I think I still think it's 7, but you know, they like I said, every single time they have a question for the Knicks have an answer for it. So we'll see. If they go down 3-0, it's going to be the Knicks all the way. But I still have a little bit of faith in the San Antonio Spurs for sure. I agree with you, JC. They have been playing better basketball. That's why I'm like, every single time they have a question for the Knicks have an answer when it matters the most. When it absolutely matters the most. Let's change the background from this font. This background. Let me see. See if that's better. Let me see. There we go. ATF, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Yeah, the camera that I'm using, I got it off of Amazon for like, I got this on Amazon. Like, I think I paid like, it was on sale for like $40. This camera actually goes up to 4K. But the website I'm on, because I don't pay for the premium, it limits me to like 180p or something like that, 720p. But this is a 4K camera that I'm using. All right, let's see. All right, game is back on. Josh Hart. That was actually Alvarado with the floater. 33-24 at the start of this quarter. De'Aaron Fox. San Antonio just hit another 3. Why can I not remember his name right now? Jesus. Cat to McBride. McBride goes around Wembanyama, gives it to Alvarado. Alvarado is getting locked down by Castle right now, but he's able to get around him. Kicks it out to Shamet. Shamet, step back 3, doesn't go in as it gets blocked. Castle's going to push the ball up. Shamet's going to meet him at there. Kicks it out to Wemby. Y'all help me. Jesus Christ. I got to look it up myself. Jesus. I don't know why I cannot remember his name. As Champagne tries to shoot the 3, doesn't go in. Alvarado gets the rebound, technically speaking. McBride over to McBride against Fox. McBride 3 doesn't go in, and they're going to call a foul. No more crash outs. Nah, ain't no more. I ain't got no dog in this fight, so ain't no crash outs. Ain't no. Unless I see something absolutely egregious. There's no crash outs over here. No crash outs. So on the inbound pass, Cat gets it. Bryant against Cat, kicks it out to Anunoby. Anunoby tries to draw the foul, does draw the foul against Castle. And that is going to be 3 free throws. You don't need to know his name. Well, Carter hit a 3, so I'm like, I don't know why I was drawing a blank on who that was at first. Maybe I need to up my prescription on my glasses. It's been 2 years since I've been to the eye doctor. I probably do got to up the prescription a little bit. Man, I appreciate you guys so much for popping into the stream. 36-25 as Anunoby hits his first free throw. Game 5, if necessary, will be Saturday night at 8:30. What do I think of the reffing currently in the NBA? I think from what I've seen, they've been doing a pretty good job letting the players play. As Anunoby hits the second free throw, obviously can't let them do whatever you want. You're gonna miss calls. You're not gonna be perfect. I'm so sick and tired of everybody. It doesn't matter if it's the NBA, if it's the NFL, if it's the MLB. Like, they expect referees to be picture perfect. Like, they don't have the angles that we have on television. You know. All right. I'm back. Think everything is gonna be okay. But if I seem a little distracted, that's because I'm trying to figure out what's going on with my weather right now. Dealing with some nasty thunderstorms and a couple of radars I'm looking at. They're picking up some type of rotation just above me, so I'm keeping an eye on that. But I think everything is going to be good. Um, I do think so. So let's go ahead and let's get this game started. Let's go ahead. No more wasting time. No, that was a little bit different in the schedule, but want to make sure safe and everything like that before we continue on. So the Knicks have their same starting five for both teams. Again, all the stars are out and about. Chris Walken, Tim Shamalate, Ben Stiller's there. Everybody knows Fat Joe, Spike Lee, the Sandler, Adam Sandler. He's out there. Shamalate, Kamalate is out there. Jenner's out there. So we got a good amount of people that is out there right now. Ready for this game to get going. We're about to have tip off here very soon as the players get to center court. All right, referee's about to toss the ball up. Jeez, I don't like how I got this microphone today. And the Spurs win the tip-off. Castle will bring the ball right up the middle of the court to De'Aaron Fox as the Guardians chanting defense. Wemby trying to sets the screen against Mikal Bridges. They get to switch off a cat. And De'Aaron Fox is already going to get fouled. Karl-Anthony Towns, within 20 seconds of the game, gets his first foul of the game. Walt Frazier is there today. Like I said, outside of the Knicks, the Spurs is probably like the only other team I really see a strong support from the alumni. Fox makes his first free throw attempt, and that'll also be the first points of the game. So the Spurs open up the scoreboard with a free throw as De'Aaron Fox is averaging 13 points per game in these finals as he puts up his second free throw, and it goes in, bounces off the front of the rim and goes in. Jalen Brunson is going to bring it up. The Spurs are playing a little bit of full court press as Champagnie is against Brunson. Brunson's going to stop dribbling the ball to Cat. Cat gets the mismatch against De'Aaron Fox to Hart, but Hart kicks it back out to Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns drives, makes it in. First field goal for the Knicks, tied up at 2 apiece with 11:18 to go. The energy is already different in the Garden. Castle gets the screen from Wembanyama. Castle to Vassell. Vassell, 3, drills it. And that is the first field goal for the San Antonio Spurs. 5-2. 11 minutes to go. Champagnie against Brunson. Brunson passes it up to Karl-Anthony Towns. Cat drives against Wemby, but is fouled as he tries to go up for the dunk. Wemby gets the foul, and Karl-Anthony Towns would shoot his first 2 free throws of the game. Cat puts his back against Wemby, spins off, drives in the lane, and Wemby goes up. That is not a foul. That is all ball right there. Wow. And San Antonio is going to challenge that. So we're already going to a commercial break. Very different start to this game already. I mean, that was all ball right there. And I think the light skinned Pitbull is gonna get that is gonna win that challenge right there. So I've downloaded some new music. So why not? Let's go ahead and let's play it. This, if you guys are friends of the 830 Wrestling channel, Tristan Law, this is the theme song for that. So, let's go ahead and play that. All music is non-copyrighted music. So we already got a foul and got a 3-pointer, and we already got a challenge. That is all within the first minute and a half of this game. Spurs have a 57% chance of winning this game. I think that we've all had enough. Keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. And that challenge is going on for a while. They're still on commercial break here. We wait to see what's gonna happen. But all accounts by that replay, that was all ball by Wembanyama. So it is a successful challenge for the light-skinned Pitbull in the San Antonio Spurs. I mean, what a challenge already. And what a block by Wemby. And actually, yeah, they actually do the. So Karl Anthony Towns has played 1 minute. Cat gets charged with the offensive foul as Castle brings the ball up the court. 5-2 with 10:50 to go. Wemby pump fakes as Mitchell Robinson close out. Wemby spins off of Mitchell Robinson and it bounces off the rim. It goes in. Wemby gets his first 2 points of the game. 7-2, 10.5 to go in the first quarter. Jalen bringing the ball up, gets it off to Mitchell Robinson, blocked by Wembanyama. Wemby pass it to Champagnie. Champagnie to Castle. Castle 3. Doesn't go in, too strong as Josh Hart gets the rebound. Mikal Bridges back to Josh Hart. Josh Hart to Jalen Brunson. Brunson to Anunoby. Anunoby's going to drive against Champagnie. Step back mid jumper off the front of the rim. Castle gets the rebound. De'Aaron Fox bringing it up the middle of the court. De'Aaron Fox getting aggressive. Drives in the paint. Acts like he's going to drive. Hits a floater. No good. Josh Hart gets the rebound. Josh Hart pushing the ball. Anunoby against Vassell. Gets stopped by Vassell. Now he kicks it back out to Brunson, and New York is going to slow it down. Brunson drives against Champagnie. Step back, has Champagnie touching the earth, but doesn't make the shot, and is going to be off of Mitchell Robinson and Knicks ball. Correction, Spurs ball. 7-2, 9:48 to go. I mean, Brunson had Champagnie touching the earth and couldn't capitalize. Castle across the court to Champagnie. Champagnie to Wemby. Wemby to Vassell. Vassell 3. Drills it. San Antonio 10. Knicks 2 as San Antonio for the 4th game in a row has started off hot against the New York Knicks as Josh Hart is going to set the offense. And it's stolen by Champagnie as Hart tries to get it out to Jalen Brunson and dunks it on the fast break. 12-2 as San Antonio has opened this up and has forced Mike Brown to call a timeout with 9:16 to go in the first quarter. Hart with a bad pass to Jalen Brunson. Champagnie reads it, gets the dunk, and the Spurs are feeling very confident as they ride the wave off of their Game 3 win. Again, New York is off to another slow start. Off to another slow start. And this is one of the things that Mike Brown talked about in that press conference after Game 3. They have started off slow against the San Antonio Spurs and have had to play catch up. Their experience got them the first 2 wins, but it's looking like San Antonio has made the key adjustments they have made so far. We still got a lot of basketball to play, but we've had a lot of breaks already. We've had a challenge to be successful against the New York Knicks, and actually had Cat already sitting on the bench due to foul trouble. So what an interesting start to this game so far.
I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no, I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never.
And unlike the Cavaliers, the brights are not light. The lights are not bright. Said that wrong, but the lights aren't as bright for the San Antonio Spurs. All music is copyright free.
6 a.m. and I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb. A new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I
Said question of the stream.
I work hard each and every
Very
day.
simple. Who will win Game 4, Spurs or the Knicks? And right now the Spurs are up 10
I won't stop till I make a
with
change.
9:16 to go in this first quarter. Still a lot of basketball to play.
I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say.
And we will be streaming Game 5, so hit that subscribe button and that notification bell as well. Still in the commercial break. Man, they dragging these commercial breaks out already.
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes. Taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great. Popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day. I get lost in the words I say.
All right. Brunson has the ball as we come back from the commercial break against Castle. Brunson to Mikal Bridges. Mitchell Robinson sets a light screen to Brunson. Castle closes out. Brunson's looking for his shot. Goes around and misses the lay. And Mitchell Robinson gets the put back. Misses again. and it's knocked loose out of bounds, and it's going to be Knicks ball. So Mitchell Robinson got 2-3 rebounds off of that and couldn't capitalize. And the Knicks would get 11 seconds to get the ball off. 8:55 to go, down by 10. Anunoby drills the three. 12-5, 8:50 as Castle brings the ball up the middle of the court by the NBA Finals logo, by the Larry O'Brien trophy. Wembanyama against Mitchell Robinson. Wemby is going to drive against Mitchell. Doesn't. Dream shakes it, and it just toilet bowls in the rim into the bottom of the net. 14-5. Josh Hart to Anunoby. Anunoby is going to try to go for the signature dunk, but gets fouled by De'Aaron Fox. Wemby stops, gets Mitchell Robinson to jump, goes around him, and it just rolled ever so gracefully in the bottom of the net. And they're going to say that was an act of shooting. I guess they were trying to determine that. Anunoby had 28 game 3. He's going to go for his first set of free throw attempts. He already made the 3. Makes the first one. Oh, no Pat McAfee cast today. I wonder if they didn't have a lot of people watching that. I like Pat McAfee. This is the rest of his stooges. Anunoby, second free throw is good. 14-7. All San Antonio right now. 8.5 to go. Little under. Castle against Hart. Wemby thinks about shooting against Mitchell Robinson. Doesn't. Kicks it out back to Castle. Castle against Hart. Castle drives. Steps back. Doesn't make it. Mitchell Robinson with the rebound. Jalen Brunson pushing the ball to Josh Hart. Josh Hart is going to drive against Champagnie. Gets the lay-in and the foul. So the last 3 possessions by the Knicks have been good. They have came off that timeout with more physical, ready to get rebounds, and taking smarter possessions compared to how this game started for them. Josh Hart closes that layup out against very good contested defense by Champagnie. And you know ESPN has showed the celebrities. They just showed Larry David, creator of Seinfeld, and Curb Your Enthusiasm. Josh Hart to complete the 3-point play right here. Got it. What a possession by the Knicks. 14-10, 8 minutes to go. Castle bringing it up the middle of the Larry O'Brien trophy that is on the court. Champagnie sets the screen for Castle to drive. Stops against Mitchell. He tries to alley-oop to Wemby and gets fouled by Hart. I mean, that's kind of like the best thing you can do. Hart just like puts his shoulder blade against Wemby's chest as he tries to go for that alley-oop. Champagnie gets the inbound pass right back to Castle. Castle against Hart. Champagnie sets the screen but gets double teamed. Champagnie get closed out by Jalen Brunson. Double teamed again. Castle pump fakes. Doesn't want that shot. Doesn't like that look. Castle, tough shot, but it goes in. What a shot. What a mid-range shot by Castle as he was heavily guarded by Josh Hart right there. 16-10. They doubled Brunson, which Castle and Wemby did. Now it's Mikal Bridges against Dylan Harper. Bridges getting wow, what defense by Castle on Mikal Bridges. As Castle brings the ball up the court, Mitchell Robinson tries to steals it, doesn't go. Dylan Harper pump fakes, dribbling around, gets the screen by Wemby, kicks it out to Castle. Castle to Champagnie. Champagnie to Vassell. Vassell to back to Castle. Castle 3, got it from 27 feet. From the top of the arc, 19-10, 6 minutes and 52 seconds to go. The Spurs, again, starting off this game 3 for 4 from downtown. Mitchell Robinson has it right by the free throw line. Mitchell to Hart, sets a screen on Vassell, but Vassell playing great defense, fights over the top. Champagnie against Brunson. Brunson kicks it out to Anunoby. Anunoby 3 doesn't answer as the shot clock expires. Spurs ball. Dylan Harper pushing it at the top of the screen to Vassell. Vassell 3 drills it. 22-10. All Spurs with 6:15. The Spurs are on an 8-0 run in the last minute and 50 seconds. Hart to Robinson. Robinson dumps it off to Brunson. Castle fights off the screen. Brunson tries to draw the foul and does. It has been all Spurs since the moment the ball tipped off. Shamet is going to check in for the Knicks. As Brunson makes his first free throw attempt. As Ariel Hukporti, I think that's how you pronounce that. Jeez, I know I butchered that probably. I got my TV lost. So I didn't hear how Mike Brain pronounced it, but he's in the game because Cat is still on foul trouble duties. As De'Aaron Fox gets to the Dylan Harper, you got Harper, Vassell, Wemby, Fox, and Johnson as Wemby shoots a 3 over Ariel, drills it 25-12, 5:45 to go, and the Spurs are opening up this game 5 of 6 from 3 points from the 3-point line. Mikal Bridges against Johnson. Johnson playing excellent defense, physical defense, but not fouling. Gets the screen by Ariel. Mikal, step back, drills the jump shot. Great job to create separation against Wemby from Mikal Bridges. Dylan Harper gets it to Wemby. Wemby sets the screen, gets the screen by Vassell. Wemby, 3-pointer from 27 feet. No good as Ariel contested the shot. Brunson bringing the ball up the middle of the court. Brunson getting aggressive, but decides to slow it down. Dylan Harper was on him, but they get the switch to Johnson. Johnson against Brunson. Brunson's going to shoot over Wemby. It gets blocked. De'Aaron Fox pushing the ball. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Johnson driving, got the layup, was looking for the foul, doesn't get it. 27-14. San Antonio with 4:45 to go in this quarter. Jalen Brunson driving it up, kicks it out. Mikal Bridges wide open like the Red Sea, got departed by Moses. Bang! It's good. 3-point shot, 27-17, 4.5 to go. Knicks up 2-1 in this series. De'Aaron Fox setting the offense. Vassell, triple team, but dishes out to Harper, who's standing on the other side of the court. Harper makes Shamet touch grass. And Ariel is going to have an off-ball foul. As Luke Cornett comes in for Wemby, Wemby's going to get some rest. And this is New York's opportunity to get back in this game. So Mitchell Robinson checks back in. OG Anunoby, McBride will see his first set of action in this game. And I think they're going to try to get Alvarado subbed in as well. Dylan Harper's going to inbound the Dylan Harper's going to inbound the ball. And is able to get it to Luke Cornett. Luke Cornett gives it to Vassell. Good defense by the Knicks. De'Aaron Fox with the ball. De'Aaron Fox against Shamet. 3, drills it. 30-17. The Spurs are on fire. The basket is like a 10-gallon trash can and a paper ball going in it for the San Antonio Spurs. McBride, alley-oop to Mitchell Robinson, gets blocked by Johnson, but the foul is called. Mitchell Robinson, who's shooting about 38% from the free throw line, will go up for 2. 30-17 with essentially 4 minutes to go. First free throw attempt, no good, too strong. As Karl-Anthony Towns he's not going to check in just yet. Mitch Robinson, second free throw attempt, no good. Dylan Harper gets the rebound. They're going to push it. They are pushing the pace right now to Vassell. Bad pass by Harper, but Vassell was able to recapture that. Harper setting things up. Cornette with the screen. Harper driving against McHale. Goes up. It's blocked by Mitchell Robinson. Shamet pushing the ball up the middle of the court to McBride. McBride is going to stop. Going to wait. Gets the screen by Mitchell Robinson. Goes up. Cornette swats that ball out of the way as they try to go for another alley-oop, and I think they're gonna call are they calling a jump ball here? Wow, that is not goaltending. Wow. I mean, Cornette swats the ball right in front of the rim. He swats the ball. They must have thought that it was a lot. It did look like a lot more than a shot. Loose ball foul on the Knicks. 30-17 with 3.5 to go as Harper slowly brings the ball up the middle of the court of the Larry O'Brien Trophy. Wemby gets the mismatch against Anunoby and is able to get the putback off the missed layup. 32-17. McBride, Alvarado passes it to Shamet. The crowd wanted a foul against Wemby. They are letting them get physical in this game for the most part. Cat sets the screen for Alvarado. Alvarado to Anunoby against Johnson. Anunoby is fouled as he goes for his signature two-handed dunk. 32-17. I mean, misses it. I mean, that's a questionable foul right there by Anunoby. And Wemby's able to get the tip. They're saying ref, you suck, but I mean, they're letting them play. They're letting them play. You can tell by the officiating in this series, these crews have been letting these guys play. Anunoby's first free throw attempt, good. Game 7 on Juneteenth. Okay. You cooking? On the court for the Knicks as Anunoby gets the second free throw attempt in. 32-19. The Spurs have Castle, Vassell, Wemby, Harper, and Johnson on the court. For the Spurs, McHale, Alvarado, OG, Shamet, and Cat. As is Anunoby against Wemby. Wemby dumps it off to Harper, sets the screen for Harper, but Alvarado fights over the top. Harper step back, drills the mid-range jumper, 34-19, about 2.5 to go in this quarter. San Antonio 13 from 19 from the field, shooting lights out. Cat against Wembanyama. And they're going to put a 3-second defensive foul on Wemby. I mean, Alvarado gets over the top of the screen. You can't play better defense than that. Technical free throw for Cat. And they will get the ball back with 14 seconds on the shot clock. It's good. McBride and Brunson comes in for Mikal Bridges and Alvarado. I'll tell you this. The crowd is chanting, ref, you suck. They already have 8 more free throws than the Spurs right now so far in this game. Brunson's going to have the inbound pass as he gets it out to Cat. And Karl Anthony Towns dumps it off to Brunson. Brunson against Castle. Gets around both of them. McBride, 3, too strong. Vassell gets the rebound. Gets it to Castle. Castle to Harper. Harper's going to drive. Doesn't. But he kicks out to Castle. Back to Harper. They're playing hot potato right now with each other. Castle against Brunson. Driving. And another defensive 3-second. So now the San Antonio Spurs is going to shoot a technical free throw and have 14 seconds to get the ball. To get the ball off. As Mitchell Robinson is going to check in. Champagne's going to check in. Vassell hits the technical free throw. And Mike Brown is trying to manage Cat's foul trouble. Castle gets the inbound pass. 35-20. Wemby gets the pass, gets it out to De'Aaron Fox, doesn't go in for 3. Knicks ball. Brunson pushing the pace, pushing it up. Doesn't get around Dylan Harper like he wants to. He's going to drive against Dylan Harper. He wants the shot, doesn't get it. Passes it out to McBride. McBride against Castle. McBride running around the entire court trying to create separation. Good defense by Castle. Kicks it out to Shamet. Shamet against Champagnie. Gets his spot. Doesn't go in. Mitchell Robinson tries to get his rebound, but it's Knicks ball. 35-20. 1:14 to go in this quarter. Both teams are in the bonus. Brunson to OG. OG to Mitchell. Mitchell is waiting for Brunson to get to the spot. Gets there. Now it's Brunson against Castle. McBride open. 3. Misses it. And the Spurs are going to let that ball roll out of bounds. 35-20. 1 minute to go. Harper is going to step out of the game. So you got Castle, Champagnie, Wemby, Vassell, and Fox. Wemby, 1 of the 3, but Mitchell closes that out. So Wemby's going to try to create his own shot. He's going to drive against Mitchell, gets double teamed by Shamet, but goes around Mitchell Robinson and gets the lay-in. 37-20, 40 seconds to go. And Mitchell Robinson pushes Wemby to the ground, and it is all San Antonio. They are controlling the pace of this game on both sides of the ball, and they are in the heads of the New York Knicks right now. Mitchell Robinson elbow to the jugular. So let's see if this is going to be a flagrant one. We got 41.7 seconds left to go in this first quarter. This has been a very long first quarter thus far. Because if they get the flagrant one, gets the one-on-one move, spins around him, and then right on the other end, Robinson, he told him, I'm in your head, laughing at him, and Mitchell Robinson didn't like that, so he threw that elbow in his jugular. Bam, threw that forearm right there. Yep, flagrant one got upgraded. Got upgraded to a flagrant one. This leads to a free throw. Spike Lee's not happy. Yeah, Wemby knew what he was doing with that. He definitely knew what he was doing. Wemby's going to shoot his technical free throw. Makes it. They don't like the game because they got like what, 6, 7 more free throw attempts as Wemby goes for the second free throw attempt. Got it. So he gets both free throw attempts, both technical free throw attempts. And the Knicks are like forced to go deep into their bench. De'Aaron Fox looking for his shot. Wemby, nope, doesn't get that. And knocked out of bounds is going to be the Spurs ball. Vassell, mid-ranger, drills it. Again, the basket is the Red Sea. It's like throwing a ball into the Red Sea right now for the Spurs. Brunson against Castle. And it's going to be a foul on Castle. 19.7 seconds to go in this quarter. So the Knicks got Brunson, McBride, Sochan, OG, and Shamit. Brunson, first free throw attempt, is rolls right in, is good. The Spurs will have the final possession of this quarter. 41-21. Let's see if Brunson is going to make the second one. Makes the second free throw. 41-22. 19.7 seconds to go. The Spurs more than likely going to have the last possession. De'Aaron Fox taking his time bringing the ball up the court, up the middle of the court. San Antonio is playing for the final possession. Wemby tries to set the screen. Doesn't get it. Fox, three-point shot. Too strong, off the mark, no good. And that is the end of the first quarter. 41-22. All San Antonio. All San Antonio. From the moment this game started, across the fan base network, thank you, my brother. Yes, you did say the Spurs in 6. It is starting to look like that so far, but we still got 3 quarters to go. We still got 3 quarters to go. But what a game for the San Antonio Spurs so far. Like I said, they are shooting lights out. It is like throwing a ball into the Red Sea. I mean, we are, what, damn near an hour into this game from tip-off, and we're only just now starting the second quarter.
In the morning,
2 reviews.
I wake
Cats in foul trouble.
pain, long stretches. I get to remember it. Then I see
Let's read off the box scores so far.
empty on one
Anunoby leading the Knicks with 7 points. Hart with 3. Cat with 3. Brunson with 4. Mikal Bridges with 5.
place I can hide.
For the Spurs, Vassell with 12. Wemby with 13. Champagny with 2. Fox with 5. Castle with 5. Harper and Johnson 2 apiece. Scores around the MLB. Guardians take a L and get swept by the Yankees. 8-4. Pirates up by 1, 7-6.
Close the curtain.
Bottom of the 8th, 1 out. Twins, bottom of the 5th, up 4-1 against the Tigers.
Imagine your
Phillies up 7-1 against the Blue Jays. Top of the 7th with a runner on third and first. On first and third.
better man with
Cardinals up 8-2 against the Mets. White Sox up against the Braves 2-0. Rangers, Royals tied at 2 apiece. Cubs and Rockies tied at 0 apiece. Milwaukee up 1-0 against the Sacramento, Las Vegas, no real, whatever, wherever they located at. Up 1-0. We still got the Astros and Angels tonight at 9:38 Eastern time. Red Sox lost to the Rays 7-4. Giants beat the Nationals in a shootout 11-10. Padres beat the Reds 5-4. Baltimore beat Seattle 7-2. And Marlins put belt to ass on the Diamondbacks 8-0. ATF is early, but I still believe the Knicks will have to go all the way to 7 to win this. Still a long way to go. I mean, the Spurs, really the first 2 games was just lack of inexperience and the ability to close it out. But since the second half of game 3, they have been in control of this series. And I wonder if Donald has something to do with that. Maybe he lifted or whatever the case with the curse of Danhausen. Maybe he reversed it. Cat against Bryant. Champagny jumps on Anunoby. Anunoby to Alvarado. Shamet to Anunoby. 3. Good. Good way to start the quarter for the New York Knicks. Anunoby with 10 points thus far. Champagny to Fox. Fox 3. Answers right back with a 3 of his own. 44-25. 11:15 to go. Knicks up 2-1 in this series, but San Antonio shooting 67% from the field. Cat against Wemby. Bad pass as De'Aaron Fox is able to get the jump on that pass and gets the steal. Harper gets it to Wemby. Back to Harper. There's a massive mix match. There you go. Wemby against Alvarado. Kicks it out to Harper to Champagny. Champagny to Fox. Fox wanted a shot, but Shamet closes out. Fox, step back. Drills the shot. And an off ball foul. What a shot that just inside the arc. Wow. And the whole time they had Alvarado against Wemby the whole time on that defensive possession. And I agree with Richard Jefferson. I can hear bits and pieces from the TV. Why did Cat not get on Karl Anthony Towns? He just did he nut shot him? That is a three. That was a three. So we're gonna get another official review. This game is long. If this, I ain't gonna lie to you guys. If this game is a blowout, I got to get up at 4 a.m. If this game will blow out, I'm going to bed. I'll, we'll see what's gonna happen. But so far, it has been all San Antonio this entire time. I mean, De'Aaron Fox step back three. I don't think that's a flagrant though. Shouldn't be. 47-25. 10:45. Again, Cat. I don't know if Cat is nervous about the fact that he has 2 fouls, and that's why he didn't decide to switch off and go to Wemby. Largest deficit of the postseason since game 1 against the Cavaliers. And that was a 22-point deficit. Spurs are up by 22 right now. So the Knicks have been in this position before. That's why this game is not over. And it's still the first half. It feels longer than that, but it's still the first half. But it as of right now, it looks like the Knicks are not in this game. I mean, compared to that first 22-point deficit, they knew they could still win. Their whole demeanor is completely different. So not raised to a flagrant. I figured that was gonna happen. That wasn't intentional anyway. So common foul. Wemby is still gonna shoot a free throw. Just one. So McBride, Alvarado, Shamet, Cat, and Anunoby is on the court for the Knicks. You got, let's see, it looks like Harper, Wembanyama, Champagnie, Bryant, and Fox are on the court for the San Antonio Spurs. They're down by 23, 48-25 with 10 and a half to go. Brunson backs down Harper, gets the screen by Cat, but Harper fights over it. And they're calling a push off by Harper. Brunson against Champagnie. Brunson's gonna drive, step back over Champagnie. No good. Cat gets the rebound. Cat gets it in and the foul. Cat with an opportunity to finish the 3-point play. 48-27, about just a little under 10 and a half to go. As Cat will go for his free throw attempt. Good. 48-28. San Antonio has the ball. Fox is going to bring the ball up the court at the bottom of the TV screen. Gets the screen by Wemby. Fox loses the ball but gets it back. Champagnie back to Fox. They fight over the screen. Champagnie, 3, doesn't go in. Karl-Anthony Towns get the rebound. Jalen Brunson pushing up the middle of the court. Brunson wants his shot, wants his layup, goes up aggressively and gets it in. 48-30, and the Knicks have cut the lead to 18 with 9:50 to go in this half. Fox against Shamet. Fox to Harper, 3, drills it. The Garden is trying to wake up the Knicks players as Brunson brings it up the middle of the court. Cat sets the screen. Brunson against Wemby. They get the switch. Brunson's going to drive up. He doesn't get what he looks for. McBride, 3, doesn't go in. Wemby gets the rebound to Dylan Harper. It goes. Harper bringing it up against Brunson. Stops. Kicks it out to Bryant. Bryant, 3, drills the 3. My God, throwing a yellow bucket into the Red Sea. As Brunson brings the ball up the court, all San Antonio. Brunson gets the ball stripped from him by Fox. Fox playing great defense. Brunson tries to draw the foul, but gets the mid-range jumper anyway. As Fox brings it up the middle of the court, he's going to set the offense. Gets the screen by Champagnie. Champagnie, 3-point shot over Brunson. Oh my gosh, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. 57-32. They are shooting 11 of 16 from the 3-point line, from beyond the arc. Brian checking up on Cat. Anunoby goes up, gets fouled by Harper. 57-27 with 8.5 to go. And they say that the foul is not in the act of shooting. No, that is in the act of shooting. All right, well, shoot. But as Richard Jefferson said, if he didn't try to pass it out to Shamet, Jordan Clarkson comes in for Shamet. First time we're going to see him today. Mikal Bridges is in. $8:26 to go in this half. Vassell is coming in for Harper. Cornet is in as well. Harper has a slight limp. So on the court for San Antonio, Bryant, Vassell, Castle, Champagnie, and Cornet. Mikal Bridges, Brunson, Hart, Clarkson, wide open 3. In and out. Spurs ball. And Karl-Anthony Towns is on the court for the Knicks. For the Knicks. Castle brings the ball up the court. Josh Hart is going to play defense against him. Castle kicks it out to Champagnie. Champagnie, 3, doesn't go in, too short. And Jordan Clarkson have a chance to finish the fast break and got it. No foul is called as he gets the layup over Champagnie. And Bryant gets the alley-oop from Johnson. Every single time the Knicks answer, the Spurs have an answer right back for them. Cat sets the screen for Brunson. Brunson kicks it out to Hart. Hart to Clarkson. Clarkson's going to drive against Champagnie. Going to pass it out to Brunson. Brunson to Mikal Bridges. Bridges going to go for the 3. Doesn't get the 3 look. Cat gets the rebound off of Mikal Bridges. Mid-range jumper, but it's actually going to be a loose ball foul on the Knicks. Jordan Clarkson jumps up, goes around Champagnie, and then bam, on the other end, Castle to Bryant on the alley-oop, the wide open alley-oop. Castle out to Champagnie. Champagnie pump fakes, shoots the three after he relocates too strong. Jordan Clarkson gets the rebound, but Bryant fights and gets the ball right back. Up over Cat, no foul is called. Brunson pushing the ball up against Champagnie. Brunson one-on-one against Champagnie. And he's going to reset the offense. He's looking for his look. He kicks it out the heart. Foul on Cornette. Bryant really wanted that foul. That is the right call. He wanted the foul, didn't get the foul. Brunson inbound passes to Mitchell Robinson. Back to Brunson. Brunson against Vassell. Brunson, long three. Drills it, but is waved off. And they're going to review whether that foul happened before the shot went off. As of right now, the three-point shot is waved off. 59-34. Spurs up by 25. Yep, there's the foul. Yep, that's going to be waved off. So Cornette pushed off on Mitchell Robinson before Brunson was even in the motion of shooting. So I think that's going to stand. That's a good call by the referees. Said we got where we sitting at? 6 minutes, 6:54 to go. 59-34. It's been all San Antonio all game long from the moment the ball tipped off. Crazy work. Right now, the Spurs have a 25-point lead. Who will win game 4? Spurs to the Knicks. Unless something really crazy happen, there's still another half of basketball to go. For anybody popping into the stream, thank you so much. Welcome to the Nosebleed. Welcome to From the Nosebleed Show. Welcome to the Nosebleed section. Put the welcome banner right there for you guys. Really appreciate you guys pulling in, stopping in, and enjoying watching this game with me. I am your host, Tyrell, as the name implicates right there. And really appreciate you guys. If you guys want to support the show, if you do, I'm gonna put it up right here. This QR code gets you the Cash App if you want to support it. If not, that's okay. I just got it there because I can't get super chats. Don't have enough subscribers for it. As you wait for this game to get going again. For anybody returning back, added some new music to the stream as well. And that song ends as the game is coming back on. Mitchell Robinson shooting 37% from the free throw line. Worse than NBA playoffs history. 37% from the free throw line this playoffs, as he's going to go for his 2 shots, as the Knicks are already in the bonus with 6:56 to go in this half. So expect them to try to draw a lot of fouls, and it's God, Lord. What they say? Touch. Put a little touch on that. Little touch. He just throwing it at the rim. Mitchell Robinson, second free throw attempt. If I'm San Antonio, I'll just keep following him. Yeah, I would just keep following him. Castle gets the rebound. And then there's going to be a foul on Clarkson, as Ariel is going to come back in. Castle brings the ball up the court. Cornet's going to try to set the screen here. Cornet to Castle. Cornet doesn't get it. Still Spurs ball. 6:44 to go. Both teams are in the bonus. Anunoby's going to check in. Looks like he's checking in for Jordan Clarkson. So you got Ariel, you got Josh Hart, you got Brunson. And as Brunson gets the steal, he's going to go up for the layup, and it's good. Good defensive possession for Jalen Brunson and the Knicks. The first turnover by the San Antonio Spurs. Castle against Brunson. Champagnie against Hart. Back to Castle. Castle's thinking. He's looking. He's going to drive. Goes up. Ariel blocks the ball. Brunson pushing the pace. Gonna go up for his own layup, and it's good. 4 points for Jalen Brunson, and the light-skinned pit bull calls the timeout. He's like, I'm not Kenny Atkinson. I see momentum. I am going to stop said momentum. 59-38 with 6:10 to go. This is a very long half, ladies and gentlemen.
I want to be the best in the game, invest in my name, check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain, I ingest, I retain, assess and I change, possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints, money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague, we all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name, all our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be, living in a time where disease is
Spurs shooting 62% from the field compared to New York's 43. They're shooting 61% from beyond the arc and perfect on the free throw line, but the Knicks are out rebounding the Spurs by +5 and have more second chance points than the Spurs as well. Now I'm looking at the box score, and it seems like the Knicks have not had a lead in this game at all. So as of right now, it's been wire to wire for the San Antonio Spurs thus far.
I just wanna be iconic, sipping on a gin and tonic, got me going off when I'm on this topic, yeah. If I ever play, I want it, you know that I'm always honest. Stay away from those who are toxic, keep them out your face, no way, you don't want it, yeah.
Don't try to drain my energy, the enemy is everything. It's mentally, unhealthily, spreading like a rare disease, but I won't let it get to me. I don't need your therapy. I can
so new question for the stream, and I'll put it up here soon.
Spread just like a virus, living in a crisis. Do you feel courageous? Do you seek greatness? Trust me, you can take it. Go on and take your aim.
I'm built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm
Do you think the Spurs can hold on to their lead for the remainder of this game? Do you think the Spurs can hold on to their lead for the remainder of the game? This is going from who do you think will win to can the Spurs hold on to the lead, or are we looking at another situation where the lead is blown just like we saw in game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals?
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name, check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain, I ingest, I retain, assess and I change, possessed by the thought I'll be free.
Wembanyama with 14 points, Vassell with 12.
Have to play the game, have to make a name, all our insecurities are on this display. Is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be, living in a time where disease is on every screen, I won't let them fest.
All right, De'Aaron Fox brings the ball up. He's going to go against Mikal Bridges. Anunoby swats the ball away, but Dylan Harper recovers. Wemby. And they're going to produce a jump ball. So it's going to be Wemby, and I believe it's going to be Anunoby for the jump ball. And Anunoby is not a small person by any chance. And Wemby just towers over him. Johnson to Vassell. Vassell, 3. Got it. 62-38. Josh Hart pushing the ball up the court. It's going to slow it down. Brunson at the top of the key. Ariel tries to set the screen. Brunson doesn't want it. Brunson against Vassell. Brunson, mid-ranger, in and out. Dylan Harper gets the rebound. Dylan Harper pushing the ball, pushing the pace to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, 3. Doesn't go in. Too strong. Josh Hart gets the rebound. Knicks on a 5-on-4 advantage right now. Mikal Bridges against Fox. Anunoby, pump fakes. Fox closes out. Anunoby goes up and is fouled by De'Aaron Fox as Wemby was closing out on Anunoby from trying to dunk the ball. What a play by Johnson. Tip drill. Johnson gets the ball, immediately kicks it out to Vassell. Vassell puts up the 3 before the Knicks even had a chance to get set on defense. Anunoby is going to shoot 2 free throws. He's made all 4 of his attempts so far. Make that 5. 62-39, 5 minutes to go. Got it. 62-40. Knicks have shot 17 free throws. De'Aaron Fox drives against Anunoby, spins, steps back, got it. Mid-range jumper. De'Aaron Fox having such a better game than he's had the first 3 games of this series. Brunson against Vassell. He's going to kick it out to Sochan. Sochan to Brunson. Sets the screen. Vassell plays good defense. Brunson gets the ball to roll out. And it was saying it was knocked out of bounds. Still Knicks ball. I'm trying to figure out, I'm trying to stay unbiased here. Like, I'm genuinely trying to stay unbiased here as Mikal Bridges has the ball. Not Mikal. Sochan has the ball. He's going to try to drive against Wemby. Shoots over Wemby. Airballs it. And a 24-second shot clock violation. What are they expecting here? Like, Knicks fans. Like, if there's any Knicks fans in the stream, are y'all feeling like y'all getting screwed out of the officiating? You guys have shot 11 more free throws than the freaking Spurs. Now everything is going to go your way. Dylan Harper, tough shot against Sochan. Up against the rim. Dylan Harper with 7 points. Dylan Harper playing good defense against Anunoby. Anunoby with a mid-range jumper of his own. 66-42. 4 minutes to go in this half. Dylan Harper is going to bring the ball up the court. Sets the screen by Vassell. Vassell to Wemby. Wemby to Fox. Wemby's going to set the screen to Harper. Harper, 3. Drills the 3. It is a shooting clinic for the San Antonio Spurs in this half. 69-42. 3.5 to go. Knicks up 2-1 in this series, but the Garden is quiet as Brunson brings it up the middle of the court. Brunson's going to shoot a 3 of his own. Doesn't go in. And it's going to be off of the Spurs, I want to say. Yes, and Knicks ball. Sochan gets to the Brunson. Brunson to Sochan. Back to Brunson. Brunson shoots the 3. Doesn't go in. Spurs ball. Johnson pushing the ball up the court. Loses the ball, but Dylan Harper recovers. Puts the lay in. It's good. 71-42. The Spurs up by 29 with 3 minutes to go. Sochan to Hart. Hart and Vassell is going to get the off-ball foul against Brunson. Again, Knicks fans, do you guys feel like the officiating is bad in this game? Like, I understand some of the points you got, like the crowd is making, but they're also complaining about every little ticky-tack foul. They're complaining about everything. You guys have shot 11 more free throws than the San Antonio Spurs. Wasn't that one of the biggest gripes from Mike Brown in that press conference at the game 3 was the lack of free throw attempts they've had? It seems to me like the referees have adjusted to that. As Brunson hits the first free throw attempt. That got to be a proud dad moment to watch his son play in the NBA Finals. Brunson's going to go up for his second free throw attempt. Rare free throw miss by Brunson. Wemby gets the rebound off the free throw. Dylan Harper bringing the ball up the court. Dylan Harper pushing it. 2. Castle. 3. Too short. Wemby almost got the rebound. Good save by Vassell. Wemby against Anunoby. Wemby steps back. Pump fakes. 3. Doesn't go in. Probably would have went in if it wasn't for the hesitation. And the foul is going to go against Castle. And they're going to shoot free throws. The Knicks are shooting far more free throws than the Spurs are. They're shooting far more free throws than the Spurs are. As Josh Hart would shoot 2. First free throw, no good. .226 to go in this half. 71-43. Hart, second free throw attempt. Let's see if this is going to go. Missed. But the Knicks get the ball right back. Brunson, 3. Bang. De'Aaron Fox brings the ball up the court. They're going to take their time with this. Wemby sets the screen. Fox driving to Champagnie. Champagnie, 3 of his own. In and out, won't go in. 2 minutes. Dos Manitos in this half. Brunson pushing the pace to Anunoby. Anunoby's going to drive. Kicks it out to Hart. Gets blocked by by Vassell as Hart tried to get it to Shamet, but Knicks get the ball right back. Brunson against Johnson. Brunson draws the foul. (71-46), a minute 45 to go in this half. Brunson with 12 points in this quarter. Make that. No, wow. That is rare. Brunson missing free throws himself. Brunson, second free throw attempt is good. 71-47, 143 to go in this half. As De'Aaron Fox is going to bring it up the middle of the court against Mikal Bridges. Vassell gets open against Shamet. Vassell to Dylan Harper. Dylan Harper to Fox. Wemby's going to try to set the screen, fakes it out. Fox drives, gets tipped in by Wemby is good. 120 to go. 73-47. San Antonio. Brunson driving over Wemby is good. Brunson is starting to take over this game. 73-49, 109 to go. Brunson with 15 this quarter, 19 total. Fox gets the screen. Fox kicks it out to Harper. Harper wide open for the 3 as OG Anunoby closes out. Good. 76-49 with 55 seconds to go. 14-25 for the Knicks beyond the arc. Anunoby, 1-3. Wemby closes out. Anunoby against Wemby, creates space. 3, very short. Spurs ball. Vassell gets the ball, gets to the Fox. Spurs slowing it down, but Fox is going to pick up the pace a little bit. Dumps it off to Wemby. Long distance 3, too strong by Wemby. Brunson drives against Vassell. Doesn't get the foul, doesn't get the shot. De'Aaron Fox bringing the ball up. They have to get the shot off. There is about a half-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Fox from the logo. Pump fakes. He's acting like he's going to make his move, but he's going to take his time. They have to get a shot off. Gets the screen by Champagnie. Fox driving. Puts up the shot. Doesn't go in. Gets the tip in. And it doesn't go in. 76-49. 76-49. All Spurs the entire time. They have held the lead from wire to wire in this half, and we still have another half to go as they go into the locker room with a 27-point lead.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit. And the
Spurs just got to hold on to the lead for 24 more minutes. The Knicks had to find a way to overcome a 27-point deficit.
Because I don't feel alive and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute. I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning all.
What a half. One of the more dominant halves I've ever seen in the NBA Finals in quite some time. I know I just contradicted myself there with that, but whatever.
But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything?
Do you think the Spurs can hold on to this lead? It is halftime. I'm gonna step away, get a refill up on my water over here. See, I'm good on water here. I'm gonna, take a little rest, take a little break.
I guess I'll try this, try that, might miss, gotta find what I'm good at. I guess I look here, look there, over where am I scared, where am I at? I gotta make it in this life, whatever makes me
very rough. The first two rounds, especially that second round, and it was a lot of favoritism for the Cavaliers. I admit it, but overall, the refereeing in the NBA during this playoff run has been pretty good to me. I don't think there's been. When was the last time we've seen anything about a LTM report, on something that's controversial in this NBA playoffs? I don't keep up with everything. I have a job. I have a son, but I haven't seen anything. No L2M's report from this entire playoff run. So you got to give the refs credit where credit is due. Got to give them credit where credit is due. It was at the free throw line, 37-27, 10 minutes ago. Second free throw attempt for Castle. And it's good. I just think people need to ease up referees a little bit. We can get in the heat of the moment. I'm not perfect in it either. But overall, they're doing a good job. They're doing a good job at the end of the day. As Alvarado kicks it out, Cat pump fakes, doesn't want that shot. Wembyama was closing in on him. They get the switch, so Alvarado gets Wembanyama. Pump fakes Wembanyama, pretending acting like he was going to drive, and hits the jump shot, and then Karl Anthony Towns get fouled off the loose ball. I mean, again, it looks like Wembanyama is thinking he's going to drive to the lane and just shoots it over Wemby, and that's the one thing that you have to do. That's the one thing they have to do. JC, I agree with you. Players shots get turnovers, and then when they feel like things are not going their way, they want to challenge everything. No, let the coaches dictate. You don't see that in the NFL. I can't say the same thing about Major League Baseball because, like with the batters, they're right there up and close, and they do this to challenge the strike zone and stuff like that. And I think those ABS challenges need to be limited. I think you should get one of those per at bat. So you shouldn't, you should get those one at bat. ATF, really? He hasn't been zesty this entire playoff run. I haven't seen any zestiness during this whole playoff run. Clarkson, 3. You got Jordan Clarkson hitting threes now. Oh, Lord. You got Jordan Clarkson hitting threes. 40-33, 9 minutes to go. Knicks are very much in his game. Castle wide open. 3. Does not answer 3. Alvarado pushing the ball. It is a 2-on-4 disadvantage for the Knicks, so he slows it down. Cat sets the screen. Now it's Bryant on Alvarado. Cat is going to be against Johnson. Against Fox, Cat uses his speed and size against Fox and gets it going. 5-point lead, and the Garden is starting to wake up. Spurs fan, from one fan base to another, the last thing you want to see is the Garden starting to wake up. As Castle gets the ball ripped from him by Towns, Anunoby throws the trajectory of the ball off. Anunoby, wide open 3, drills it. It is a 2-point game, and the light-skinned pit bull calls a timeout. Because the Garden is you got Tim Chalamet, Champagne, Caramel Latte standing up. You got Ben Stiller standing up. You got these dirty-ass New Yorkers dancing. Come on, San Antonio. I'm sick and tired of seeing New York celebrate shit. That's when you're going to see me crash out, is these motherfuckers winning the series, man. Yes, JC, NFL players do it too, but the thing is I feel like coaches have better control over it in the NFL, and it's just You know, I just see coaches stand their ground more to NFL players than they do in the NBA. Got the Garden standing up. You got Timothy, Carmel's smoke a lot of latte.
I've been going out of my way.
Doing whatever he does for a living. You know, he acts.
For us, and I'm not okay.
Seriously, they were selling his chair. I think his game one chair that he sat in for like $140. I was listening to that on the radio today. I'm like, what type of... Yes, I still listen to the radio sometimes.
Every day I've been out praying my baby not hurt. All of the weather we doing, I promise it's worth it.
But I forgot what the value of it was. It wasn't that expensive.
I want it all, we come in, it's a coupe, and we go ring it right back. Tell him, man, you know I'm shooting, but I ain't never gonna slack. I had to study the map, I had to find where I'm at. The legend, a symbol of that. Symbols, I ain't gonna crash. Catch me in the cut, hun.
Yeah, so the Cavaliers are legitimately selling some of the celebrity chairs that they sat at during the series in Cleveland. His bidding starting at around $106. I'm gonna screen share this. I mean, I don't know if how many of you guys heard of this. This is real. This is real. I couldn't believe it when I heard it. I said, this is BS. No, this is real. This is absolutely real. Look at this. Look at this. I'm going to take myself off the screen right here real quick. Look at this. Taylor Swift's seat is going past $6,000 for her chair that she sat in Game 3. Kelsey at $525, Ben Stiller $285, Machine Gun Kelly, Cleveland's own is only at $265, but Shama Latte is starting off at $106. This is what the Cavaliers are doing. The logo, the armrest, the cup holder. Are y'all putting a bid in for this? Y'all putting in the bid for this? I'm not. I don't have income like that. I don't have income to spend on Taylor Swift's butt sweat all in the seats. I don't have that type of money. You guys got that type of money to where y'all can buy Shama Latte's sweat butt, pause, sit in a Cavs chair as Dylan Harper brings the ball up the court. The Knicks are currently on an 8-0 run. As Castle is going up against Josh Hart. And they call a foul on Karl Anthony Towns. You know Mitch Johnson looked like a light-skinned pit bull, bro. Everybody know it. The memes are around. He'd just be sitting there. He'd be like, eyes squinted, be like that. No, I'm not trying to be, you know what, because some people, oh, God, you hate people. That's what he looked like, light-skinned pit bull. Wembyama driving against Karl Anthony Towns. I mean, what defense by Cat? Over Cat, and it just rolls in and out. Alvarado pushing the ball. Champagne is on him on defense. Goes around Champagne, kicks it out to Hart. Hart pump fakes, but doesn't take the shot. To McHale, to Jordan Clarkson, Hart, to Alvarado. Mismatch from Karl Anthony Towns on Vassell. In and out, doesn't go in. Wembyama gets the rebound. Karl Anthony Towns tried to draw that foul by kicking his leg out. Referee spot that. Again, good officiating. Castle driving. Euro step is good. 42-38, 7 minutes to go. Alvarado against Vassell, or Vassell, whatever, however you pronounce it. I'm pronouncing it Vassell. Right back to Alvarado. The Knicks have the mismatch right there. Alvarado, 3. In and out, won't go in. Mikal Bridges tries to get the rebound over Harper. And they're going to call a foul on Harper. I mean, I see that right there was, I don't think that was a foul. Like, Mikal tried to jump over Harper, but you know, whatever. So you got Brunson, Cat against Cornette. Cat drives it in against Cornette. Cat's pushing the ball up court for San Antonio. Champagne pump fakes, doesn't get it. Tries to go to the hole, doesn't go. Kicks out to Harper, 3, doesn't go in. Jordan Clarkson with the rebound. So you got Clarkson, Hart, Brunson, Mikal Bridges, and Anthony for the Knicks. For the Spurs, Cornette. You got Champagne. You got Harper and Vassell on the court for the Spurs. Would you buy a celebrity chair from games 3 and 4 of the Eastern Conference Finals? Are you putting a bid for that? Joshua, what a steal by Cornette and able to interrupt that play. Harper against Mikal Bridges is going to slow it down. Knicks recover good on defense and transition. Castle against Brunson. He gets double teamed by Mikal. Harper, open, 3. In and out, doesn't go in. Is going to be Spurs ball as it goes off of Karl Anthony Towns' hands. No zesty festy. Karl Anthony Towns, all business, Cat. He should win Finals MVP. The journalists will vote for Brunson. You watch. Jordan Clarkson with the steal off of Vassell. And a steal right back by Castle. Castle's going to pump fake, draws the foul, and gets the bucket. Gets Karl Anthony Towns to jump, puts the layup in, gets the shot, gets the foul, achieves that. After Vassell gets the ball stripped from him by Clarkson, Clarkson with a bad pass straight to Castle, and Castle's going to draw the foul right there. Good recovery. Got some trash talking on the court. 44-45, 53 to go. Make that 45-40 Spurs. Cat with 2 fouls. As they go small. What a shot. Wow, what a shot. Brunson with a shot over Cornette. Harper goes up for layup, is good. 47-42. What a game 3 this is. Spurs trying to keep their season alive. Clarkson against Champagne. Clarkson goes around, put layup in, is good. 47-44. 5.5 to go in this half. The Spurs desperately keeping their season alive. But the Knicks are starting to come up with answers. Cassell loses the ball, does not get the foul, but gets the hard layup in, and he earned it. And Mike Brown calls a timeout. 49-44. And I thought Castle got fouled on that as well. The ball out of him. Good recovery. That is a clear foul by Anunoby, but they don't call it. And they don't call it. Oh, I got water. I got the aloe vera.
Till I landed on the record that my grandma would play. Talk sweet like jazz in the park after rain. What a grass smell green and the air feels sane. Put the phone on mute, let the silence explain. I don't need much, just a book in the brain. Used to chase things that were run from me. Now I sit still, let the peace come free. Paint a verse in the sky with a loose leaf.
Are y'all buying celebrity? No, he did. I don't know how that wasn't a foul neither. I don't know how that wasn't a foul. I thought he got fouled. I thought that's what the late stoppage was. But it wasn't. It wasn't, man. That's crazy. Gotta get rid of this cigar. It's got a little bit left. Yeah, I don't know how that wasn't a foul. He got the one foul that he was able to draw from Cat, but couldn't get that one. That was harder foul than the one that Cat did on him. Pause. I said officiating is not perfect, but they've been doing a good job overall. And I don't care what level you've officiated in, middle school, high school, AAU, flag football. I've officiated a few games. It ain't easy. You have to pay attention to everything. And remember, these officials, they only got 2 sets of eyeballs. Or a set of eyeballs, excuse me. Wow, 2 sets of eyeballs before eyes. Which, technically, I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Tired of all commercials though. Motherfucker gotta go to work in the morning. What are you sitting at? What, about 5.5? You know what? I've been wanting to go see that. I've been seeing the previews on that. All right, we're back. A little late coming back, but we're here. 76-49. It is the end of the half. Got about 11-19 to go. As Brunson brings the ball up, Brunson crosses around, passes out the Hart to Anunoby. Anunoby 3, drills it. 76-52. A minute has passed in this half as Castle brings the ball up the court. Castle to Wemby. Wemby gets the lob, doesn't get the foul on Cat as he tries to shoot over him. Anunoby's driving. And that is not out of bounds. Wow. Fox to Castle. Castle to Wemby. Wemby, wide open corner 3. Bang! 79-52. 10.5 to go. Knicks are leading the series 2-1, but if this holds on, it will be a tied series. Brunson against Castle. Both teams have their original starting 5. Cat to Mikal. Mikal over Wembanyama. Airballs it. Vassell pushing the ball to Castle. Castle's going to drive. And they're going to call a charging foul on Castle. Feet set. Outside the restriction zone. Easy call for the refs. Mm. 79-52, 10 minutes to go. Mikal Bridges to Karl Anthony Towns. Cat against Champagnie. He's going to bully Champagnie, but Champagnie rips the ball out. Spurs ball. As they said, it rolled off a Cat. De'Aaron Fox brings it at the top of the court. Fox to Vassell. Vassell against Brunson. Back to Fox. Fox going to drive against Anunoby. Jumper. Rolls right on in. Is good. Johnson is on the court for the San Antonio Spurs. Hart to Bridges. Bridges against Johnson. And Wembanyama is going to have an off-ball foul against Karl Anthony Towns as he struggles to get up off the court. I think they just got tangled up with each other. Oh, yep, that should be a flagrant one. I don't think that I think that was accidental though, so I think it's gonna be a flagrant one. There's no intent. He's like trying to free up his arm. I don't think he like cocked back, did the Draymond Green with Draymond cocked back, was like, bah, motherfucker. Remember when Draymond acted like he was in the UFC, was like, motherfucker, throw the elbow back. Like, this shit was crazy. I don't think it was that. Hooked up against each other, throws the elbow, flagrant one, 2 free throws. 81-52 with 9.5. Know how long they're gonna draw this out.
I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit.
So right now they're reviewing to see if this is a flagrant one or a flagrant one or a flagrant two. I don't think it's going to be a 2. There was no ill intent in that. So it should be a flagrant one.
Hold my beer for a minute. I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning.
Let's see. I think they're about to conclude. I mean, this changes the game if it's a flagrant 2 and Wemby gets injected. Okay. Yep. It's unintentional, but still the elbow to the face. And essentially it's the same call as it's essentially the same call as Mitchell Robinson. Yeah. Wemby threw that elbow. Okay, I temporarily forgot he did that against Minnesota. So he has to be careful not to get suspended during this series. As Mike Bren pointed out, he has 3 flagrant fouls in these playoffs. Mitchell Robinson threw a forearm to Wemby early in this game as Cat makes the first free throw. Get rid of that halftime banner. I don't know why I still got that going. There we go. Cat, second free throw attempt. Got it. Spurs up by 25. 81-54. 9.5 to go. Inbound pass to Brunson. Brunson gets to the heart. Heart to Cat. Cat is against Johnson. Brunson, 3. Too strong. Wemby gets the rebound off the tip. Wemby to Fox. Fox brings the ball up the court. Fox driving, steps back. Gets it to Vassell. Vassell to Wemby. To Johnson. Johnson drives up against Hard. Doesn't go. Gets the offensive rebound. Still no foul as Cat plays good defense. Good call by the referees. Josh Hart brings the ball up the court. Dishes it to Anunoby and is good. 81-56. Champagnie 3. Doesn't go in. Karl Anthony Towns gets the rebound. Anunoby pushing the ball up the court. to Mikal Bridges. Mikal running around. Brunson gets the screen by Mikal. Brunson, 3. Bang! 81-59. Light-skinned Pitbull calls the timeout. Doesn't like the Knicks are on the 7-0 run. I wonder how much that seat is going to go for. Do you think the Spurs can hold on to this lead? Right now, they have a 22-point lead against the New York Knicks, and they started to get some momentum before the Pitbull calls the timeout. I will be back.
I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized, we out here making posters. And we ain't got nothing to hide, we move forward like soldiers. You better wake up for the pay stub, or you'll pay up. Don't make love to the game, bruh, fuck the game up. Change up, rearrange stuff to your greatness. Famous for the way up, play the game, bruh.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
You know I'm always honest, there ain't no way I'm ever stopping.
I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top,
I'm always flirting with pain, she like to hurt me and maim. I'm always working to change, but she's still lurking the same. I keep on building a dynasty while the haters be trying me. But they hate from inside, you see, hate themselves in society. So I let them speak quietly while my actions speak wider. See, they be hiding in privacy with the screen. Oh, the irony to hate someone who's trying to be whatever they would like to be. We all feel the anxiety, we make our own rivalries. Yo, so where is all the positivity? I feel like we all just hate on everything, it's killing me. Thoughts build quick, causing different possibilities. Negative thoughts will cause different disabilities. So do better, work hard under pressure. If you got no time, work smarter than ever. Don't ever let them tell you that you can't ever say never. And turn your mind into the truest of go-getters.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
You know I'm always honest, there ain't no way I'm ever stopping.
I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah. Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top,
Yo,
yeah.
no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized, we out here making posters. And we ain't got nothing to...
Shit. Garden is up and alive. Fox to Harper. Harper, 3. Too strong. Cat gets the rebound. Brunson's going to push the ball up the court. They can sense momentum. Brunson loses the ball temporarily, gets it right back. Brunson against Johnson. Brunson, mid-range, jumper, no go. Harper with the rebound. Harper is going to push it. Middle of the court. Dishes it to Wemby. Vassell back to Wemby. Wemby dumps it off to Fox. Fox gets the screen by Wemby. Bad pass by De'Aaron Fox. Jalen Brunson wanted to push the ball up the court. Good decision by Wemby for the kickball. Mikal Bridges, the cat against Johnson. Drives up, no go. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wemby pushing the ball up the court. Wemby fakes dumping it off to Vassell, but he passes it to Harper. Harper against Brunson. Gets the screen. Vassell, long three. Doesn't go. No foul is called. Karl Anthony Towns to Anunoby. Anunoby over Wemby. Got it. Down by 19. 10-0 run for the New York Knicks in the last 3 minutes. With 6:45 to go. So the Garden is starting to come alive. The Garden is alive. They can sense game 1 of the Eastern Conference Final. Johnson, 3. Doesn't go. It is getting cold. Hey, San Antonio, I've seen this movie before. Brunson pushing the ball, pushing it, runs underneath the rim. He's going to dish it out to Anunoby. Anunoby pump face, gives it to Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges shoots over Johnson. Doesn't go in. Vassell gets the rebound. De'Aaron Fox is going to bring it from the bottom court, gets it to Harper. Harper, Wemby back to Harper. Harper loses the ball, but gets it to Fox. Spurs have 6 seconds left. De'Aaron Fox has to get a shot off right here. Fox, step back, 3. Doesn't go in, too short. The Spurs have gone cold, 2 for 12 in this quarter. Brunson has the ball. Brunson against Wemby. Brunson creates distance, but is going to reset the offense. They get the switch. Harper against Brunson to Anunoby to Hart. Hart drives, kicks it out to Mikal Bridges. 3-point shot, doesn't go in. And it's going to be Knicks ball. All right, Wemby's going to come sub out. They got Cornette out there. Hart off the inbound pass. 3. Got it. The comeback. Oh, my gosh. I am watching the same movie again. 13-0 run. I'm watching the same movie. They're down by 14. The Knicks are back in it. Ben Stiller standing up. Dylan Harper around. Just sloppy basketball by the Spurs right now. Hart to Shamet, 3, too strong. Cornette can't get the rebound. And it's still going to be the Knicks ball. Five minutes to go. The Garden is alive. 81-65. They are like, this is like game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals all over again. Brunson against Champagnie. They have to get a shot off. Alvarado, 3-point shot. Off the backboard, Vassell gets the rebound. Castle brings the ball up the court. San Antonio needs to slow things down with 4 minutes to go. Castle against Champagnie. Castle thought about the 3, doesn't go. Pulls up jumper, foul. Castle first free throw. Good. I am a non-hockey fan, but let me know if you guys want me to live stream that tomorrow. Castle makes his second free throw, 83-65, up by 16 against the Knicks as they try to hold on to this lead. Wemby is back on the court. Alvarado driving, kicks it out to Hart. Hart, three, too strong. Wemby gets the rebound. Castle to Harper. Harper to Castle. To Harper. Harper against Hart. Harper goes up. Doesn't get the lay in. As Josh Hart commits the shooting foul. And now it is going to be Harper going to the free throw line. 83-65 with about 4 minutes to go in this game, in this third quarter. As the Knicks try to make this a game again. First free throw. Got it. So Mitchell Robinson and Anunoby is coming in for Hart. Anunoby's coming in for Hart. The Spurs have Harper, Vassell, Wemby, Champagny, and Castle on the court. Actually, no Wemby on the court. Correction. Actually, Wemby is on the court. Okay. Jeez, I didn't see him at first. Alvarado gets a screen by Mitchell Robinson, kicks it out to Anunoby. Anunoby drops it off to Shamet. Shamet drops it to Jalen Brunson. Brunson's looking for the screen from Mitchell Robinson, gets it. They get the switch. Now they're going to double team Brunson. Brunson puts up the shot and count it and one. Brunson to complete the three-point play. 3:52 to go. Got it. 85-68. Spurs. It's been all Spurs this entire game, but the Knicks are fighting back as they are against the ropes. Castle gets the light screen from Champagny. Champagny stops. Gets it to Harper. Harper's going to spin off. Anunoby drills it. 87-68 with 3.5 to go. Knicks up 2-1 in this series. Harper with 19 points off of 22 minutes off the bench. Harper trying to fight over Mitchell Robinson. Gets it to Anunoby. Anunoby is stripped and is going to be... It went off the shot clock. Still going to be Knicks ball. Brunson impulses to Mitchell Robinson, gets it back to Brunson. Brunson, step back. Good. Down by 17. Harper, 3 minutes to go. 87-70. Harper, step back, three. Airballs it. 2:58 to go, and the Garden is coming alive despite the fact that they're down by 17 as they're trying to will their team back into this game. And I believe Mitch Johnson called the timeout. Do you guys think the Spurs can hold on to this lead? Let me know in the comments. Do you guys think they can hold on to this lead? 87-70 with 2:58 to go in the third quarter. Knicks are trying to will themselves back in this game. Right. Game 5 is Saturday. We're going to find out about 15 in-game minutes, whether it be 2-2 or 3-1, as the Knicks are trying to make a comeback. They're down by 17 right now. As the Spurs are just trying to scathe off the Knicks. Shamet gives it to Brunson. On the court, Shamet, Brunson, Mitchell Robinson, Anunoby, and Jordan Clarkson. As the alley-oop to Mitchell Robinson from Brunson. Spurs up by 17, but the lead is dwindling. Champagnie gives it to Castle. Castle to Fox. Fox, 3. No go. But Castle gets the ball right back to Wembanyama. Wemby, 3. Doesn't go in as well. Fox gets the rebound. Back to Wemby. Wemby with another 3. That doesn't go in. It is cold. When I said they were throwing the bucket into the Red Sea, where the Red Sea done closed up. Brunson, nope. Champagnie driving, no go. Wemby gets a tip, no go as well. And there's going to be a foul. The unfunny Jimmy Fallon was right there. Champagnie with the disruption. So you got Champagnie, Wemby, Castle, Vassell, and Fox. Vassell, 3, drills it. A much-needed shot for the San Antonio Spurs with 1:40 to go, 90-72. Up by 18. Brunson against Champagnie. They're going to double Brunson. Shamet to Clarkson, back to Shamet, back to Brunson. Brunson's going to drive, kicks it out to Jordan Clarkson. Jordan Clarkson loses the ball, but recover it. Spins, jump, rolls in and out. Wemby boxes out Mitchell Robinson and gets the rebound. Fox brings it at the bottom of the screen. Bad pass by Fox. Castle wasn't expecting it. Knicks ball. Tristan, shout out to you, my brother. Jimmy Fallon's not funny. He get what Roman Reigns said when he said Seth Rollins, he was like, exactly, no pop. Bounces. It's good. Anunoby with a 3, 90-75. All Spurs, but this has been the Knicks quarter. Down by 15. They are trying to overcome a 27-point deficit. 37 seconds to go in this quarter. Fox against Brunson on the ISO. And it's going to be deflected. Knicks ball. The Spurs are playing sloppy basketball since 9.5 minutes to go in this third quarter. Dylan Harper's going to check back in. Cat's going to check in. The Knicks have made this a game as we go into the fourth quarter, essentially. The Spurs had 2 turnovers in the first half. They've had 5 in this quarter alone. The Garden is alive. The city of New York is alive. They're down by 15, trying to wield their team. Brunson against Vassell. Gets the screen by Anunoby. Gets the switch. Anunoby's driving. No foul is called. Brunson to Clarkson. Clarkson's going to drive. And it's getting stolen by Wembanyama thanks to Dylan Harper. Wemby is going to possibly take the final shot. Wemby against Cat. Wemby puts the shot up. No good. 90-75. But the Knicks have the momentum. It is a sloppy game or a sloppy quarter by the Spurs, who had full control of this game. Shout out to Tristan Law. Shout out to 830 Wrestling. For all your wrestling content, go over there, hit the like button, subscribe to him as well. And also, you can find him on this channel by going to the homepage of this channel. You'll see him on there. Since he's here, and yes, I found your theme song, Tristan. I'm going to play it for you since you're here. 90-75. 90-75. It took me a minute, but I found it. The Knicks fans are trying to will their team back into this game. But we still got 12 more in-game minutes.
I think that we've all had enough. Keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, it's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by
90-75. Let's see how this. I told y'all this. If this is gonna continue how it continued in that first half, I was going to bed. I ain't going to bed. Dang, Knicks found a way to keep me up. I love this song too, man. Is it really? They need a big quarter from Wemby. More commercials. More commercials. They fool you thinking they gonna come back. Never say never, Tristan. Never say never. I mean, they had a 22-point comeback against my Cavs. They're down by 15. They were down by 27 at one point in this game. So never say, and that was in the first half. I mean, that they own that third quarter. But they are definitely going in this fourth quarter with some momentum for sure. That was some sloppy basketball by the Spurs. But I do think they'll clean that up for sure. Spurs' largest lead was 29 points. 29 points. The Knicks have not led this game the entire game. The Spurs have owned this game for the most part throughout the entire tip-off. From the tip-off onward. But they still have a chance. This is a 15-point game as the fourth quarter is going to get started here. Right now with De'Aaron Fox bringing the ball up the middle of the court. Gives it to Dylan Harper against McBride. Wemby gets open. He's looking for his shot. It is blocked by Mitchell Robinson. And they said Brunson, thought they was going to say Brunson saved the ball, but it's going to be out of bounds in Spurs ball. Felt like I was supposed to start. Cool, what up? Nah, the way you start your show, Tristan, man, it's perfect, man. It's perfect. So Mike Brown is going to challenge. That's awfully close. That is awfully close. What did I say? That was a pause moment, bro. So we got another challenge. Oh, Lord. Man, all these challenges today. What's good? What's good, Coop? What's good? You trying to get on this for this last quarter? Let me know. Let me know. I sent you the invite. Knicks are trying to will. The Knicks fans are trying to will their team back into this game. As we are currently dealing with a challenge. 90 to 75. With 11:46 to go in the game. Pending if we're going to get overtime or not. I seen Kings fall quick for a hit on a rail. Seen Queens trade crowns for a six. Drive safe, my brother. Drive safe. Please drive safe. Man. But the credits never roll. Game. I think they're going to keep the original ruling, saying that it came off from Mitch Robinson. I ain't perfect, I just pin it how I lived it. If the game rigged, then I still pivot. Tell me who gon' rise and fall. I've been running from my flaws, still I'm standing 10 feet tall. Mirror, mirror, don't you lie. I can see it in my eyes. Truth gon' surface every time, even when no mirror on the wall. As the Spurs are trying to complete history, no NBA Finals has ever been started with the away teams winning the first 4 games. That has never happened before, and we are minutes away from that potentially happening. Well, hopefully your brother drives safe, Coop. I'm still waiting on. Yeah, I'm still waiting. So.
Every verse got a little confession, like every scar, just a deeper question. Mirror on the wall. Tell me who gon' rise and fall. I've been running from my flaws, still I'm standing 10 feet tall. Mirror, don't you lie. I can see it.
90 to 75. Jeez, I'm so far behind. Thank you, Tristan. All right, so they are saying, yep, off of Wembanyama. That's a good angle. Good call. Good by Mike Brown to challenge that. 90 to 75 with 11:46 to go. Good challenge by Mike Brown. They started a 14. They started a 14 to 26 from the three. They are 2 from 12 from beyond the arc since then. Mitchell Robinson sets the screen. They get the switch. Champagnie against Brunson. Brunson's going to drive. He kicks it out to McBride, and he just straights up misses that ball and kisses the backboard, the side of the backboard at that. Fox to Harper. Harper to Johnson. Johnson spins, gets the ball back at the Mitchell Robinson, almost steals it to Harper at the top of the TV screen. Harper driving, spins off of McBride, goes in for the layup, finishes strong, and gets the bucket. 92 to 75, puts the Spurs up by 17 with 11 minutes to go. Dylan Harper with 21 points off of 8 of 11 shooting. He has definitely made a difference in this game. Brunson against Harper. Mitchell Robinson sets the screen. Mitchell gets the ball from Brunson. Mitchell to Anunoby. And Mitchell Robinson misses the perfect alley-oop that Anunoby set up for him perfectly. Fox to Wembanyama. Wembanyama battles, finishes, can't finish it, tips it in, is good. For opportunity, and they're going to say he actually got fouled before making that shot, so it's going to be one free throw. Okay, so I didn't see that first, but Wemby on that McBride three, Wemby actually got the tip of the ball, so that's what threw the trajectory off. Wemby's first free throw attempt right here, not of the game, but for this. First one is good. 93-75. $20 points as Wemby shoots his fifth free throw of the game. Second one, in and out. Brunson has the ball, pushing it against Dylan Harper. Anunoby sets the screen, gets the switch to Fox. Brunson driving against Fox and Wemby, kicks it out to Shamet. Shamet, three, doesn't go in. Champagnie gets the rebound. Fox brings it up the court to Dylan Harper. Stops, gets it back to Fox. Fox against Jalen Brunson, kicks it to Harper. Harper, three, in and out, doesn't go in. Jalen Brunson gets the rebound. 10 minutes to go, 93-75, all San Antonio. Mitchell Robinson sets the soft screen. Another alley-oop attempt doesn't go in. Brunson gets the rebound. Mikal Bridges, three, doesn't go in. Johnson gets the rebound. 93-75, 9:53 to go. De'Aaron Fox bringing it up the middle of the court. Dribbles around Shamet and Anunoby. Brings it back to the... And it's going to be a foul on Shamet on Wembanyama. On the court for the Knicks, Alvarado, Mikal Bridges, Jalen Brunson. Cat is back on the court. And Anunoby, Wemby against Brunson, drives up, can't get it over Brunson. Wemby still has a one-handed rebound and is good. And the Spurs are back up by 20. Mikal Bridges has the ball against Champagnie. Cat pushes off of Castle. They're doubling Johnson and Castle, doubling Cat to Mikal Bridges. Alvarado, wide open three. It rolls right in, bounces off the top, then it rolls right back in. Because Cat has 4 now he's in the game, but Cat has 4 fouls. He had 2 fouls in the first minute of the game. Wemby over Alvarado is good, but they wave it off. They say he got fouled before. De'Aaron Fox inbound passes to Castle. Castle against Josh Hart at the top. Passes up to Wembanyama. Can't get the lay in. Battling against Karl-Anthony Towns and good defense by Cat. Mikal Bridges gets the lay in and they pull it within 15 and the light-skinned pit bull calls the timeout. 95-80 with 8:43 to go. They have cut it within 15 again. The Knicks keep fighting. They keep fighting. They keep fighting.
Don't push back. Oh. Don't push back. Oh. Don't push back.
95-80. Karl-Anthony Towns with 4 fouls. He got the first 2 and he got his first 2 fouls in the first minute of the game. Literally the first minute of the game. And they've been managing his time since then. Because it's just, like I said, the Spurs' largest lead was 29 points. And ever since then, the Knicks have been just reeling and just trying to fight back and just trying to keep coming back. Just when you think they're down and out, they just keep throwing punches. And the question begs, can the Spurs just hold off for 8.5 more minutes? Can they do it? Question of the stream. Do you think the Spurs can hold off the Knicks' comeback attempt? As we are in a timeout as of right now, the light-skinned pitbull made sure he called a timeout.
Don't push back.
Man, what a game in a different way. Game 3 was much more of 2 heavyweights going at it. This one is just feels like more the underdog trying to make a comeback, even though the Knicks are not major underdogs, but that's the analogy I'm going to use. Cool said a whole knot. So your Knicks got about 8:43 to go to make this comeback complete.
Dragging
Vassell to Castle. Castle against Alvarado. Back to Vassell to Wemby. Wemby versus Cat. Cat playing good defense. Wemby creates his own shot, misses. Jalen Brunson gets the ball stolen from him as Johnson came from the other side of Brunson. I'm not going to have a pause moment here. And he rips the ball from him. They're double teaming Castle, but it's going to be a foul on Brunson. Both teams have 3 timeouts each. Harper has the ball, setting the offense. Vassell sets the screen. Harper to Castle across the court. Castle against Hart. Tough shot, shot clock violation. Good defensive possession by the New York Knicks. 95-80 with 7:53 to go in this game. Spurs offense is cold like Antarctica in the wintertime. I mean, it's cold all the way around, but y'all get it. Hart to Towns to Alvarado. Alvarado runs all the way around back to the top of the arc. Alvarado pump fakes to Karl Anthony Towns. Cat over Johnson. 3. Got it. Down by 12. The Knicks, just like game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals, making their comeback attempt. Castle against Alvarado gets fouled. And they're going to call a shooting foul on Alvarado. 95-83. Hey, Coop, I try not to have a pause moment, bro. That was trying to explain how the ball got stolen from Brunson without having a pause moment was very difficult. And I think it still was a pause moment, but not compared to how it would actually happen. Castle. First free throw is good. And Champagne's going to come in for Johnson. The Knicks have not had a lead in this entire game. San Antonio's largest lead was 29 points. Anunoby's going to check in for Mikal Bridges. So you got Cat, Anunoby, Alvarado, Brunson, and Hart out there for the Knicks. For the Spurs, Castle, Harper, Vassell, Champagnie, and Wemby. Brunson's going to bring the ball up the court. Castle's going to check him at the top of the court. Brunson against Castle. Brunson driving, kicks it out to Anunoby. Anunoby 3, drills it. $11-point game. Anunoby with 28 points. Harper, ill-advised throw. He had to decide between the backcourt violation and the ill-advised throw. Anunoby steps back, but dishes out to Cat. Cat is going to drive against Wemby. Got the tough shot. And they have drawn this game. 13-2 run in the last 3 minutes. It's a single-digit game now. They've drawn it within 9. They have come back from 29 to just 9 points now. And they didn't call a foul on Wemby, and Cat still finishes that basket from the corner as he drove up, got the shot. San Antonio's in the bonus. Correction, Knicks are in the bonus. Castle is going to shoot these next 2 free throw attempts. First one is good. 98-88 with 6.5 to go. The Knicks are still just trying to fight back in this game. The Spurs have gone cold. The Spurs have played sloppy basketball in this second half, which has helped the Knicks out a lot. Second free throw, good. Knicks back, Spurs back up by 11. Knicks have been to the line 26 times in this game today. Brunson against Fox. Alvarado's going to come up and set the screen. Champagnie against Brunson. Brunson drives, doesn't get it. Cat gets the tip in, but it's not going to count. And Brunson's going to shoot 2 free throws. Are you laughing at Antarctica shit? All right. MVP chance for Brunson. The Garden is alive. Brunson's first free throw attempt for this. Got it. Pull it within 10. Game 5 is Saturday. Make sure y'all tune in, subscribe, notification bell. We will be live streaming. Brunson, second free throw rolls in, is good. 99-90. The Garden is live. It's like watching the Eastern Conference Finals game 1 all over again. Fox to Champagnie. Champagnie 3. They are cold. They are cold like this winter. Brunson trying to cook Castle. Ball is stolen. De'Aaron Fox bringing it up, but the Knicks close that opportunity for sale. 3 doesn't go in. They are living and dying by the 3. Josh Hart has the ball, slows things down, gives it to Cat, to Brunson. Brunson against Champagnie. Cat wanted to set the screen, doesn't do it. Cat going up against Wemby. Step back, doesn't get it. Gives it back to Brunson. Brunson's going to drive up for the layup. It's good. 7-point game for the Knicks. The Knicks have put it within 7, 17-4 run in the last 4.5 minutes. 5 minutes to go in this game, barring overtime. It is loud. It is thunderous in the Garden when it was quiet all game long. Champagnie sets the screen. Fox drives, step back, mid-ranger, too strong. Tips it out, Knicks ball. The Spurs are collapsing just like the Cavs did. If the Knicks can hold this comeback, pull this comeback, the Knicks are pretty much your NBA champions. That destroys a team mentally. Brunson to Cat to Alvarado. Alvarado over to Anunoby. 3 drills it. 4-point game. The pit bull calls the timeout. And from a biased point of view, this disgusts me. Swifties are jumping. Taylor Swift's jumping up and down. Wow, wow, wow. We are witnessing a collapse of we thought Eastern Conference Finals game 1 collapse was biblical. This is wow. This is really biblical. The Spurs have the largest lead by a road team in NBA Finals history, and we're about to witness the greatest comeback, the greatest single game comeback in NBA Finals history, if the Knicks can pull this off. This is crazy to watch. Pretty much the same game 2 weeks apart from each other is crazy right now. went from I might be going to bed at the fourth quarter if it's a blowout to this game is crazy.
But I ain't never gonna slack. I had to study the map. I had to find where I'm at. The legend, a symbol of that. Symbols, I ain't gonna crash. Catch me in the cut, hun. Something like the dog running. I ain't
We're
coming
back.
with none.
Didn't realize that commercial break was fast. Fox to Vassell. Vassell pump fakes to Fox. Three-pointer is good. 102-95, 4 minutes to go. Harper versus Brunson. Brunson has the ball at the top of the court. He's by the logo. Gets the screen by Alvarado. Brunson kicks it out to Alvarado. Alvarado driving. Is going to stop. Spin off of Champagny is good. What a lay-in by Alvarado. Back to a 5-point game. 102-97. 3:40 to go in this game, barring overtime. The Knicks have 3 timeouts. San Antonio with 2. Fox to Wemby. Wemby over Cat. What a shot. 3.5 to go. 104-97. The Garden is alive. This game is alive. When this lead was 29 points. At one point, the Knicks have not led in this game all game long. Brunson to Alvarado to Cat. Cat fakes it to Alvarado to Brunson. Brunson, Alvarado, wide open 3. Alvarado with the 3-point shots at the top of the arc. 104-100, 3 minutes to go. De'Aaron Fox loses the ball, but he gets the ball right back. Shot clock at 7. Fox, 3-pointer, too short. Doesn't go in. Knicks ball. Oh my gosh. This will be talked about forever. Just when I thought the Spurs knew how to close the game out, they are showing otherwise. Jalen Brunson against Castle. Brunson set in the office, running the offense, gets the screen by Cat. It's Brunson against Wemby. Brunson steps back, doesn't take the shot. Back to Brunson after he passes to Alvarado. 3 over Wemby. Bang! What a 3! What a 3 by Brunson. Unfucking believable. Even I have, oh my gosh, what a 3. Fox sets the pick and roll to Wemby. Turnover. Knicks going for the first lead of the game and doesn't get it. Hart misses the wide open fast break layup. 2 minutes, dos minutos. Fox to Wemby. Wemby driving the alien. No. And free throws for Wemby. The Knicks down by 1, still haven't. What the fuck was Fox thinking with that pass? And Hart misses. I mean, no contact, no nothing. Got scared of Castle footsteps. And it is a 1-point game with Wemby up at the free throw line to shoot 2. The Knicks trying to take a commanding 3-1 lead in this series. Wemby's first free throw attempt doesn't go in. Wemby, second free throw attempt. Oh my God, he missed it. Oh my God, he missed it. Jalen Brunson has the ball. Vassell is checking Brunson. Oh my goodness. The Knicks have an opportunity to gain their first lead of the game. Cat gets the screen. Brunson against Vassell to Cat. Back to Brunson. Brunson has the ball. Brunson drives inside. Floater. First lead of the game for the New York Knicks. Oh my goodness. What the fuck are we watching? Oh my God. They came back down 29. Fox to Vassell. Back to Harper. Back to Castle. Castle loses the ball. Castle can't get control of the ball. And he stepped out of bounds. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The Danhausen curse is real. Why didn't he pat? Oh my gosh. Brunson has the ball against Vassell. The Knicks, this is their first lead of the game, and they could potentially close this out. They're double teaming Brunson to Alvarado. Alvarado to Brunson. Brunson driving. He wants his shot. He's not going to get it. Tough defense. No good. Shot clock violation. Oh my gosh. Trish, I appreciate you, bro. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, bro. This is crazy. This is crazy. Oh my gosh. The Spurs fans have to be melting. Oh my gosh. We all just sat here and just watched. Get that Q&A off the screen now. Get that shit off the screen. We just legitimately just watched the greatest comeback of all time. If the Knicks can hold, I can't believe I'm saying this. If the Knicks can hold on to the lead. The Knicks did not have a lead this entire game. The Spurs controlled this game the entire fucking game. Even when the Knicks kept punching. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Everybody who's a fan of this channel, y'all know how I feel about New York. But J. Cole said once, the hate in your blood can't stop your soul from vibing with it. Everybody know how I feel about New York City, bro. We got about what we sitting at? 38 seconds? 38 seconds to go. The hate in my blood can't stop my soul from vibing with this comeback. 36 seconds left. It's all defense. No Jalen Brunson. Fox, step back. No mid-ranger. Castle gets fouled. Castle gets fouled with 30 seconds to go. It is a 1-point game. Knicks have the lead. As Castle gets fouled on the putback, Castle hustles to he's standing at the corner of the three, and he goes up and out rebounds Josh Hart. Gets there before Josh Hart has. What hustle by Castle? What hustle by Castle? Tristan, I hate New York City. First free throw, good by Castle. I hate New York City. You and Coop and Chev are the only three people I like from the city. Everybody else, whatever. This disgusts me from a biased standpoint. This disgusts me to see New York fans happy. But the hate in the blood, I can't. This is crazy. Even if the Spurs find a way to pull this win, this is crazy. Castle hits both free throws, and Mike Brown calls the timeout. We shouldn't even be in this position as NBA fans. We should not be in this position. The Spurs was on cruise control, and then they proceeded to get on their phone and shoot some text messages. And then when they looked up, there was a semi truck right in front of them, and they tried to hit the brakes. This is crazy. We got about 30 seconds left. 1 point game. Mike Brown has called a timeout. Jalen Brunson is going to get back on the court because we went defense there. And if it wasn't for Castle's hustle to go get that rebound,
If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I
this
love.
game could go to overtime. I got to get up the day in the morning.
Switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch. Always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders, now we ain't out in.
This, if the Knicks win this game and close out game 5, I don't care about win-loss record. When we look at this historically, this is a top 3 playoff run by any fucking team. By any team. Hart has the ball, inbounds it to Brunson. 30 seconds left. Spurs up by 1. Gets the screen by Anunoby, but Vassell stays home. Brunson against Vassell. Brunson steps back, passes out to Towns. Back to Brunson. Brunson drives. Wemby, with him. Key block. And Fox gets the ball right back, goes up, and is blocked by Anunoby. 9 seconds left. 8 seconds left. 6, 5. And Brown calls a timeout with 5.5 seconds left. Very close to a backcourt violation. 5.7 seconds left, but Brown saves it. Oh my goodness. Brunson goes up. Wemby gets the block. Whoo! This is it. Knicks will have the ball on the inbound. Hold off for 5 more seconds. 106, 105, with 5.7 seconds to go in the game. 106, 105. 5.7 seconds left. Brunson goes, drives in the lane. Wemby gets the block. Gets the ball out. Goes up and Anunoby literally chases it down with Fox and is able to get the ball. Colorado almost over the backcourt and turn the ball over, but Mike Brown calls the timeout before that even happened. So now we are sitting with 5.7 seconds left. The Knicks will inbound it. This is the game. Will they go 3-1? Will they close out the greatest comeback in playoff history? The greatest comeback in all of basketball history has to be. 5.7 seconds left. Can they do it? Trailing by 1. And they'll go into San Antonio with all the momentum in the world. With all the momentum in the world. No, they could just go for the 2, Tristan. They're only down by 1. Brunson, 3! Doesn't get it! Anunoby tips it in! Anunoby tips it in! 1 point. Oh my God! Oh my God! Anunoby tips it in. 1.2 seconds to go. What the fuck? Brunson with a long three from 31 feet. And Anunoby hustles and tips it in. Anunoby probably just won this game for the Knicks. Are you kidding me? Anunoby tips it in. Why was Wemby on Brunson? That is a coaching blunder. Catch to get off the shot. 1.2 seconds to go. 107-106 Knicks. It's enough to get a shot off. And they don't have to go for the three. What in the world? What in the world did we just witness? 107, 106, 1.2 seconds to go. What is going to happen? Did the Knicks just pull off the greatest comeback in NBA history? Harper is going to inbound. They got Mitchell Robinson on Wemby, so they don't get the alley-oop. What's going to happen? 1.2 seconds. Go! It got tipped! It got tipped! Castle does not get the foul call. And the Knicks pull off the greatest comeback in NBA history. Oh my gosh. The Knicks won this game. What the fuck did we just watch? They were down by 29 points. What did we just watch? What did we just watch? Oh my gosh. What did we just watch? Knicks have won the finals. Knicks won the finals. 2 weeks ago, it was a 22-point comeback. Today, it was 29 points. Spurs are done. Spurs, you're done. You're done, San Antonio. You're done. It's over. It's over. The maturity can't handle that. They had full control of this game. And they fucking blew it. I can't stand fucking New York City. I can't stand the fucking Knicks. I can't stand New York. I can't stand New Yorkers being fucking happy. But as I've said too many damn times, the hate in my blood cannot stop my soul from vibing with the greatest comeback I have ever seen in person. This is the greatest comeback I've ever seen. Sometimes you just got to put your feelings to the side and recognize greatness. This is one of those moments. This is one of those moments. We just watched the greatest comeback in NBA history. That's any round in the playoffs. That's any regular season game. It's the greatest comeback we just witnessed. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. And I thought they were going to call the foul on Cat. I thought Castle got fouled. Anunoby tips the ball in when it mattered the most. Oh my gosh. They had a chance to tie it 2 games apiece. It's over. That destroys your mental. That destroys your mental. That, oh my gosh. That Coop, you an exception to the rule. But you also a New Yorker, so no. No. Not when it comes to sports. No. But hey, this is all I gotta say. Because this is crazy. That was crazy. Here you go. There you go. Yep, there it is. Danhausen curse. That man right there, and whoever paid Danhausen human monies, they better pay this man. They better get this man a ring. Danhausen and the man who spent that human monies on Danhausen better get a ring. I don't care what you watch. Wrestling, don't watch wrestling. The Danhausen curse, just like the Little B curse, the Danhausen curse is real. There are very few times where I have been left absolutely flabbergasted. This was one of those times. They controlled the entire fucking game for the most part. And across the fan base network, I can't wait till I see this compilation video. Oh my gosh. That's the post game. It's oh my gosh. That's the post game. What else can you say? What else can you say? We literally just watched the greatest comeback slash the greatest meltdown of all time. For one night, I don't want to hear rigged. I don't want to hear betting lines. I don't want to hear I don't want to hear it, man. Like genuinely, I don't want to hear it. For one night, can we just like sit here and appreciate the greatness we just all witnessed? Regardless of how you feel about rig this, rig that, all the whole nine, right? And that moment where Wemby was like telling Mitch Robinson, "I'm in your head," boy, that is a moment that just came back and bit them in the fucking ass. I mean, largest halftime lead the Spurs had by a road team, excluding the bubble, because it was designated away teams. I see nothing wrong with that. But we watch the greatest comebacks of our lives. I don't want to hear, oh, Vegas had this, and the referees did that. The Knicks shot way more free throws than the Spurs. I don't want to hear about none of that. I just want us to recognize the greatest comeback of all time. It is a top 5 comeback in any sport. They were San Antonio was up 51-52. 81-52 with 9.5 to go. With 9.5 to go in the third quarter. Lights out. They were shooting like they were throwing buckets in the Red Sea. And they proceed to score 25 points for the rest of the game. They go up 3-1. They pull up. They go up 3-1. People, we are witnessing the greatest playoff run of all time. I said if they happen to win this game, close out game 5. We still got to wait for them to close out game 5. It's not guaranteed, but I think we all see the writing on the wall. Let's just wait to game 5. But I think we are witnessing the greatest playoff run of all time. If not top 3, if you want to put a little sprinkle of hatred for the Knicks. We ain't gonna never hear the end of this. You see how New York Knicks fans act after a series. Oh my gosh, we're not gonna hear the end of it. And you know what? They deserve it. They deserve it. I gotta admit it. They deserve it. Sometimes you just gotta swallow your pride at the door. Sometimes you gotta check your ego at the door. Between what they did to the Eastern Conference, what they just did tonight. I mean, imagine if we're talking about celebrating a championship if a couple plays go their way on Monday. I can't believe it. Couldn't believe it. That's analyst. What is? We just watched the greatest comeback of all time. I can't stand New York City. I don't care if I haven't been there before. Deal with it a lot. Primarily because when it comes to sports, Cleveland is their little brother. Gotta admit it. With the Yankees and the Knicks with the Cavs and the Yankees with the Guardians, Indians, whatever the French toast you want to call it. Jets and Browns having an unofficial rivalry. But sometimes you just gotta shut the fuck. Well, yeah, essentially shut the hate up and recognize, man. You know what? We just witnessing greatness. Couldn't stand when Curry was beating the fuck out of my teams back in the mid 2010s. But I was like, man, we just witnessing greatness. Same thing. Whether it was 5 seconds, 5 minutes, the entire stream, whenever y'all decided to pop in, thank you so much. I got to get up at 4 a.m. So I'm not gonna stay on for too long. Hit that like button, share, comment, subscribe, notification bell. We will be streaming Game 5. We will be streaming Game 5, where we might be crowning the Knicks as the champions of the NBA. And I'm gonna tell you something. I do find it kind of strange. You know what? We'll talk about it Game 5, because tonight, like I said, coincidence, rigs, whatever, that's all out the window. We just gonna appreciate the greatness that we just watched tonight. That's what we're going to do. Until next time, signing off.
Let it breathe, let it roll like that. Got the world in my cup and the beat in the back. I don't stress, I don't fold, I just lean on facts. If the sun don't shine, I'ma still bounce back.